Hello, my lovely readers. Welcome to Literature with Adrija. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be my first video on my booktube channel, as you can tell by the background as well as the name. Since this is my first video, I decided to keep this very simple. I will introduce myself, and I hope you guys will introduce yourself in the comment section below. And since I don't have any followers and I'm practically yapping into the void on internet, I have set up some questions, some pointers to help give me and this video a direction, a structure, and I hope this will also give you guys an insight on what to expect from this channel and what you guys can expect in the coming days. I hope you guys find this channel worthwhile, and please stay. Let's get on with the video. Let's start with some facts about me. I'm Adrija. I am 26 years old. I live with my parents in Delhi, India, but I was born in Kolkata. My favorite color is red. I am a single child, so more often than not, I have a lot to talk about books, but not a lot of people to talk to, especially when my girlfriends are busy. I am also extremely socially awkward. You probably will see that in the rest of the video. Mr. Darcy is my spirit animal, although I have still not met my Elizabeth Bennet. I hope I will soon meet them, whoever that person is. What brings me here? I just want to find my community, people who share the same love and passion for literature as I do. I want to connect and discuss books with others who read, not bother my best friends who don't. I just want to gush over characters when they hold hands for the first time and all of that. You will see some in-depth critical analysis and reviews in the coming days, but I would appreciate participation in those discussions. I will appreciate if you would leave some comments or some suggestions, some recommendations on books that I should read or the books that I should review. I would be very grateful for that. What got me into reading? I have been a reader ever since I could read, like ever since I started reading, started pronouncing words and making sense of sentences and everything. I have been a reader. It's a habit my mother meticulously inculcated in me. I am also someone who's chronically sick. Plus, I grew up in a traditional Bengali family in the early 2000s. So naturally, books sort of became my companions, especially during my bad days. And now reading is an indelible part of who I am. It's basically my whole personality. You guys will see in the future. What was my first book? Now, while I don't remember what was the first book I ever read or the first book that was ever read to me, I do still have the book that I first owned. This is Cinderella. This is something my mom bought for me at my nursery school's book fair. I still have it. It is falling apart. Let's be honest, it's over 20 years old. And it has been through a few hands, not just mine. So it's getting old, but I still have it. It's still extremely nostalgic for me. But before that, my parents used to get me books from the library. They used to take me as well when I started reading words and all of that. They would let me choose which ones I wanted to be read to me. Yeah, most of those books I remember used to be Noddy books. I don't know how many of you know this cartoon that used to air in the early 2000s, Noddy. I used to watch it a lot, and those books used to be about Noddy for some reason. That's the only blurry memory I have of them. But yeah, I still do have very fond memory of reading as a child. What you can expect on this channel in the coming future? I plan on reviewing a lot of books, having a lot of in-depth discussions, spoilery, non-spoilery, long, short, all of that. I also plan to do some book challenges, some reading challenges in the future. I'll figure it out as I go. I hope you guys will come along the journey with me. I hope you guys will participate in those discussions. What are my go-to genres? So my go-to genres are fantasy, mythological fiction, romance, and contemporary fiction. I do sometimes read classics. Like, I do read classics, I have to read them for academic reasons. But I do read them, and I often dabble in mystery and dystopian literature. I don't read them a lot, but once in a while, like palette cleansers or something. And I mean, you can say my book taste is all over the place. Um, I will read almost anything. I might not like it. I might not like it. I genuinely might not like it, but I will try it. I am not hesitant when it comes to trying new genres or subgenres. So, do recommend me something if you want me to try something new. So, what are my top fives? Now, it is very difficult to, choose your favorites because there's so many books I've read, so many books I love, so many characters that I love. It's hard, but here are my top five recommendations. Here are the top five books that you will see me recommend over and over again on this channel in the coming days. So the first is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I read it last year and I was obsessed. I also watched Guillermo del Toro's adaptation on Netflix. It was good. I thought it was good. I really was fascinated by Shelley's juxtaposition of Victor's monstrosity to creature's humanity. That was something so fascinating, and the way it haunts the entire narrative from the beginning to the end, it just captured me entirely. The next book would be The Picture of Dorian Gray, another classic. By Oscar Wilde, one of my favorite authors of all time, one of my favorite books of all time. I love the way it discusses what is sin and what isn't, what is moral and what isn't, and how these actions have consequences, whether they are moral actions or whether they are immoral actions, they will come and get you. Karma is real. um, the next book that I would recommend for sure is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And I just love that book. It was such a beautiful little book. There's so much romance. It's so fluffy. I think that's what I love the most, and the fact that a whole lot of it was written in epistolary form, in the form of emails. That part, just I cannot get over it. Anytime I read a romance novel, I will compare it to Red, White, and Royal Blue subconsciously. It's I also read it during peak COVID, so it was a hopeful little book in a miserable time. Another book that I would recommend would be Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni's The Palace of Illusion. It's the epic of Mahabharata, but it's told from Draupadi's perspective, the main female character's perspective, and we see how things affect her, but from her perspective. In the original, we don't exactly get her perspective. We see this fierce lady taking stand for herself and navigating through the treacherous terrains of what politics is, or politics was back then. I think it is beautifully done. I 100% recommend that book. Everybody should read it at least once. Lastly, I would say the Percy Jackson series. I had to like add one series in this, and there were so many series that I love. But I think Percy Jackson overall is great. I mean, anything by Rick Riordan is great. I love his books, but Percy Jackson, especially the first 10 books, Percy Jackson. What are my comfort shows and movies? So my comfort show, like the first mention, has to go to Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai. It practically raised me. My family and I used to watch it when it aired back in the early 2000s. Now I just randomly put on an episode when I'm feeling particularly nostalgic. It was a brilliant show. It was way ahead of its time. I definitely owe my sense of sarcasm to Sarabhai vs. Sarabhai. Then a show that is in the similar vein, which is Modern Family. I have watched it twice, once by myself, once with my mother, and I am on my third watch. I've watched like about 5 seasons. I keep watching it whenever I want to. It's absolutely like comfort show, what you would call. Recently, I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Best decision of my life. I have no regrets. 10 on 10, recommend that show. Amazing. Amazing writing, amazing acting. My mom and I watched it together actually. It was brilliant. For films, I I will have to say Jab We Met. I don't think I can turn down an opportunity to watch Jab We Met ever. Piku is also another movie that I keep watching all the time. It's so relatable. It's like me in future. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is my future. Someday I will be like this. It's so relatable, especially as a Bengali girl. It's living in Delhi. It's so relatable. Like just the dynamics between Deepika Padukone's character, like Piku's character, and Bhaskar's character. I think a lot of Bengali girls find it relatable. It's amazing. And another movie I will add, again, it's very difficult to choose from all of the movies and the shows that I've seen. I guess I will give some honorable mentions. The first going to The Holiday, absolutely favorite. I watch it every year during, well, the holiday season, the Christmas season. um, it's like a hug from your long distance best friend. There should be an honorable mention to Avatar, The Last Airbender. I watched it like a few days ago. I watched it last month, and I finished the entire season in like 4 days. Entire thing, like not just a season, the entire thing in 4 days, all 61 episodes. I gobbled it down. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've been watching some anime recently, so if you have any recommendations, do drop them in the comment section below. And if you have anything to say about any of the other shows and movies that I've mentioned, also let's get chatting. What are my bookish goals of 2026? So my bookish goals remain the same every year. 30 books, that's my goal. I usually go ahead of that. Almost every single year I do more than 30 books, but that's just there. It's not something I have to do. It's just a number to help me keep a track of what I'm reading or how much I'm reading, and how not just the quantity but also the quality of what I am reading. Currently, I'm reading Almond by Won Pyong Song. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, do feel free to correct me. You will probably see an in-depth review of this book on this channel soon. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you liked it, please do connect, leave a comment below. If you have any recommendations or any suggestions for me to improve my channel or to review something, also feel free, no hesitation, leave that in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy reading. Bye bye.